look like a Muppet. I bought a very expensive golden hat, and it's slightly cocked. I'm not like a cocked, but cocked like a cocked hat. It's slightly cocked, which is a bit cheeky, I suppose. But again, I look stupid. I look very, very stupid. But I guess I need to return once again to the horrible place full of many-limbed creatures. So up the stairs past the boss bit, there's I keep seeing these guys everywhere, these little kind of funny corpses with head cages on, and this is a room full of them, with one special head cage person at the end of the room on a special chair. And it's a little teleport thing. I'm kind of getting bored of how many things I touch that just teleport me somewhere. I mean, it's fun every now and then, but come on. Anyway, it's back in the lecture theatre. I kind of thought that might happen for some reason. Lecture theatre it is, and I'm actually getting a lot more kind of hands-on time with the gloopy teachers, these strange things. I only noticed now they have the same faces as the kind of guardian protectors of the cathedral. So it seems that like those things aren't kind of strange masked creatures, they are in fact some sort of like weird golems, and these are far gloopier versions of them, gloopy facsimiles of people. Created for some reason or something? I don't know. I found another door to the outside. I think that's going to be, again, Nightmare Frontier, but I want to properly rinse this little area out first. I found a lecture theatre that was just full of them. I don't want to go in there. It looked down, it's just absolutely full of kind of wet, sloppy, clumpy teacher things. Strange place. Very strange. And hiding behind a big, giant thing with fiery hands, I could spy a little treat. That is a ladder I could see. And that ladder would lead me down to the area where I saw the weird man with the big head, who originally coaxed me into the bloody Nightmare Frontier. And sure enough, as I climb down the ladder, I can see it. I can see what it is. It's a spider with a man's head. Oh Jesus, I mean that did make me jump when he scuttled around onto the table. And yeah. Although, actually, when talking to this guy, it finally struck me. This guy also knocked me off a cliff when I was in the Nightmare Frontier. He kind of did that classic pushing me off a cliff into a pile of nasty stuff. And the footage got corrupted so I couldn't use it, but I now get it. This guy's voice, this guy's face, and this guy knocking me off a cliff. It's Patches. It's Patches. This might not be a Dark Souls game, but it's still got Patches in it. And he's still an absolute bastard. Except this time he's a spider bastard. And I just went through the doors expecting to go back to the Nightmare Frontier, but no, I'm somewhere else, a different nightmare. But a different nightmare that still has a bell ringing. Fun. I don't like these. I don't like the intensity of having to push forward, but I guess I've got to do it. And when I did push forward to the top of the hill, there's something very strange going on. I can see this glowing window in the distance, and if I stay in sight of it for too long, it seems to just make me frenzied. Anyway, there was a lamp, and I was just going to go back home, just go home, but I missed my chance to go home by about a millisecond. And I know what that means. You probably know what that means as well. It means someone's been summoned in to try and kill me. And there it was that I ran back to try and hide. And a man in a dress, without a shirt, came down and destroyed me. Fair play. Fair play. Before I nip back to try and get my souls back, though, I thought I'd do a bit of costume shopping. And I've got to find something to go with this big shiny golden triangle I bought to put on my head because it was very expensive. I think the traditional kind of peasant garb goes quite well. It's like smart cash with a shiny golden thing on your bonce. It also works really well with the dress, I think. A bunch of nice things going on here. Some interesting combinations. Very slick. I think we'll see this in Topshop next year. Don't you? No, I don't. In the end, though, I settled off with the Yargle kind of outfit, because it's kind of, it looks a bit rugged. It's got a nice black denim look going on with my executioner's trousers, so I got a bit of double denim going on. Bit risky, Bit risky, but I think I'll pull it off. And also you've got this sort of nice thing, the rope detailing on the upper sort of part of the smock. It's not gold, but it looks a bit gold, so it kind of, matches a bit with the helmet. What? I like this stuff, alright? It's why I play Destiny. Dressing up is fun. But a man cannot escape into the realms of fashion forever, and it was time for me to go back to the Nightmare of Mensis. The Nightmare of Mensis. What is the Nightmare of Mensis? I know what the Nightmare of Mensa is. The Nightmare of Mensa is it's Muppets going on about how they've got an incredibly high IQ, despite the fact that anyone with half a brain knows that IQ tests are a fairly irrelevant test of intelligence relating to only very specific types of intelligence and only very, very much from a Western perspective. Anyway, the Nightmare of Mensis is apparently just... it's got a lot of this frenzy stuff going on. Frenzy is bollocks, and people being summoned in to fight me while I'm frenzied. I think this is going to be a very slow section in terms of progress. It might involve just having some mad runs, but I don't think I can do the mad runs if I've got the frenzy. On the up, though, the man who did decide to invade me then decided to jump off a cliff, or maybe he fell off a cliff. I don't know, but I got 8,000 bloody blood echoes for it, and I'm calling it a day. I'm calling it a bloody day. I'm cashing in, getting the chips out, and I'm going outside. I'm going to go out to the real world. Might have some actual chips. Potato ones. Goodbye. Alright, so I'm back, and I didn't eat any chips yesterday. I did in fact eat a phenomenal quantity of cabbage. Not entirely sure what went wrong there, but there we have it. Anyway, the first time today when booting up Bloodborne, I was actually severely tempted to click the button that says offline mode, just so I could get through this area without being bothered by dicks. Alright, so you know what? This isn't actually too bad. I put on my grey ashen garb that I bought just to get rid of a bit of the... I've realised I've maxed out my madness with Insight, so I thought I'd buy a new outfit. Useful. Lots of resistance to frenzy. And I've also realised that the frenzy thing that comes from whatever's up there also affects the other things. So actually just running through is perfect, because it means it tends to focus on the wolves and not you. So, yeah, that's good. Although afterwards we've got kind of grandpa gorilla wolf things, which are very slow and not too hard to kill if you get around behind them, but there's the rub. There's a few of them and they throw bloody rocks at you, and it all gets a bit bloody Donkey Kong here. I probably should have just run past all of them and not bothered, but I did try and have a little war of attrition with them. I had a couple of very, very close shaves until eventually, yeah, I got slam dunked by, frankly, a ridiculous trick shot. Like, I mean, fair play to Grandpa Dunks there. I'll tell you what isn't bloody fair, though, and that's getting invaded while you're recording your audio for your Bloodborne Diaries. Come on, guys, give me a break. I'm standing up here doing audio and you're just killing me while I'm doing nothing. That's just plain old mean. Anyway, this area, I am right. The thing to do here is just to sprint, run through, get past everyone. Opening the door was a bit touch and go, because, come on, open the door. Open the door a little bit faster there, chap, but it was fine. As fine as could be, and I can hear the bell ringer somewhere in here. But then we've also got loads of massive spiders. Sure, I'll just run past them as well. This is terrifying. Man on a bridge, run past him. Oh god, there's a small, strange, childlike thing blocking the door. I guess I'll have to kill him. Oh, and then I'll have to fight the man. And I can't keep running forever, can I? And yeah, I'm going to get killed by this man. But this man, if I kill him once, he will not be back. So this is worth the time. Stop invading me, Hobo Flan! I can't tell now if you're just a very quirkily named NPC, or just a very, very persistent human on the internet, who decided that you want to repeatedly kill people here. Whoever you are, Hobo Flan, stop it! I went on a mad run this time, ran around, past the man, past the weird baby creature, child thing, opened a chest, got some stuff, carried on running, past loads of weird metallic-faced children, down to the cellar where there was a bigger metallic-faced children, I suppose a man, you might call it, and then fell off a cliff. Well, at least that recce has told me that there's a cliff there. Man, I can't run through this. There's too much to run through. And what am I running towards? Even if I found the bell ringer lady, I don't know what that's going to do. I don't think it will get rid of the summoning... Oh, this is not nice. Not nice. Alright, so there's so much going on up here. First of all, the moon is bloody massive here. Massive. And it's like the old moon. It's not like the new red moon. It's like the old moon. So That's nice. And yeah, those little creepy children things walking around, well, they don't actually seem to hurt you, which is interesting. And I found a lift, which was a shortcut back to the starting area, and that's good. It seems like the people don't get summoned unless you're outside, but I'm not 100% confident on that. And I actually felt quite guilty, because when I was back inside looking at the little whale children thing, just trying to work out what the deal was with these guys, I then spotted one with glowing eyes and kind of thought, oh yeah, he's got my souls. And I kind of felt bad. I didn't really want to kill him to get them back, because I was like, well, they're not attacking me. But then one of them did attack me, so I thought, well, fuck the lot of you, you're all going to die. And if you think that's inhumane, well, you should have seen what I saw next. It's a bloody bird dog. Oh, it's a crow mixed with a dog, or a wolf. Oh, I don't like these. And eventually I spent quite a bit of time jumping off this ledge to try and kill and get into this cage to get this item. And yeah, this happened. So, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And bingo, fill my scorecard. We got dogs with bird heads, we got birds with dog heads, we got dogs. It's a whole... Somebody's been having a proper palaver around it, haven't they? Someone's been really fiddling and diddling around with things that they just shouldn't be playing with. Come on, guys, leave the animals alone. And I've met the boss. It's a man with a cage on his head running around, babbling a lot of stuff. Seems like this boss is in fact the rabbit from Super Mario 64. You just sort of chase him around until you chase him from the right direction, then he runs into the next bit. Fine. Getting a bit of plot though here as well. It's talking about how he wants eyes on the inside. Obviously, you know, we've all got to have ambitions. And it talks about how somebody's already given Rom eyes, and he wants eyes as well. Vacuous Rom, he was the spider fella, you remember, Bergenworth. Yeah, and I get it now. Obviously, this is a nightmare. I mean, the clue is in the name, Nightmare of Mensis, but this is a nightmare. That's why the moon is not red, because it's not real. It's why the wolf things with the sideways mouths, and you've got the kind of dog crows and the crow dogs. None of it's real. It's all a nightmare. But then there's the hunter's dream as well, and is that real, or is that a dream? That's a dream as well. Well, what's Yarnum? What's real? What isn't real? Is any of this real? Oh, it's all gone a bit Mulholland Drive. Except instead of lesbian sex, we've just got wolves. I think I might have preferred Mulholland Drive. Anyway, what will happen next week? Next time? I don't know. I must be near the end of this now. I've got no idea, but it's all gone very strange. Dreams, nightmares, cosm, the cosmos. He kept talking about cos. I'm sure that's a type of lettuce. But yeah, some very funny stuff going on. I must be getting closer to some form of unraveling this beautiful bloody jumper. Goodbye. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like more people to naturally stumble across it on the internet, then clicking the like and subscribe button magically makes that happen. Also, if you really like my stuff, then you might consider funding my work on Patreon, because otherwise it wouldn't happen. Thanks very much. Bye!